just in the final throes of preparing another of our Merrion Glass Wine Society dinners, which have been running very, very successfully now for almost 5 years. It's an idea that we developed in conjunction with the Glass and Jane MacDonald all that time ago, and have proved extremely successful. What continues to amaze me is the phenomenal level of interest in them. With the exception of perhaps one dinner in that time, we have had wait lists for every single event.
So this is our Glass Wine Society dinner. Theme is Christmas glamour. So we've created a menu matched with the wines, as we always do for the Glass dinners. I'll tell you what the food is, and Damien will talk about the wine. The process starts with the theme. So when the wines or the region of wines that we will be representing or trying to showcase is selected, we get the wines, i.e. we in the kitchen, and then we get some time to think about how we're going to match up the wines or the food with the wines. And there are elements there that we have to consider. Obviously seasonality is one of the crucial elements. And then we do a tasting, okay, and we have a variety of dishes ready to match with the wines. There's a tasting of the wines, there's the tasting of the food, and then from that process we end up with what we have here this evening.
We had invited Mary Dewey to be our wine editor, and such was the popularity of her columns that we decided it would be a very nice idea to bring those columns that are in the pages of the magazine to life at an event. And thus the Wine Society was born, and a series of events. We started with about 2 a year, and it grew to 4 a year, and we've had 16 events so far, all of them a sellout. The wonderful thing is it's a perfect opportunity to learn a little bit about wine in a lovely setting in the Cellar Restaurant. What could be a better venue than the Cellar Restaurant? And combine the expertise of Mary on the wine, on Ed on the food, and it's just some celestial combinations just come out of those evenings.
The dinners came about because we had the idea of creating dinners driven by wines, if that doesn't sound too bizarre. In other words, I come up with a theme and then we begin to think about the sort of wines that we would love to introduce people to, which tie in with that theme. And then only after we've got a short list of, could be maybe 10, 12, even 15 wines, from which we want to select 6, only at that point then do we begin to think about the sort of food that would also tie in with the theme and which would suit those wines.
What gives me the greatest sense of achievement or the greatest buzz is the pride that the broad team in the hotel display and enjoy when we do nights like this, from concierge upstairs to the guys who've attended the bathrooms during the meal, to cloakroom, to the people serving it, and to the chefs who created it. An outstanding team event.